at the finish line.
Sunderland now riding for GASGAS.
The king of the desert.
GASGAS wins the Dakar 2022. Now we all are wondering, what's next?
Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to Andorra, come on in. Here's my dog, Oliver, my training partner. Obviously a few special helmets, some from wins of World Championship, the Dakar, and Aero gave me this one from 2017 and 22 Dakar. A few trophies on the floor, special ones. Silkway Rally was a mega one, honestly, so I love having that one in the house, and it's just a cool trophy with the tiger head, and obviously the two Dakar wins. And I don't know that, they don't mean, they're just lumps of metal, but to me they mean a lot, let's say, so it's cool to have them in the house. So mate, here we are. Always wondered if this day would come and how it would feel, and here we are. I'm retiring from professional bike racing, and yeah, even to say it out loud kind of hurts a little bit. There's been so much work and commitment, let's say, to living this dream that I was always chasing since I don't know how long, really long time. But on the flip side, I feel like at ease with the decision, as much as there's some pain and some strange emotion of like, is it the right thing, is it not? I still have like a big desire and want to compete. Like, I love racing, and yeah, but my time racing motorbikes is officially finished. I'm super grateful, honestly. I'm super grateful for all the opportunities that came my way, and I really can look back and say that I have no regrets. I really gave my all at every chance. Excuse me, caught me off guard there. I didn't think I would be the guy to sit here and be emotional, but happens, I guess, happens. Yeah, I don't have any regrets. I really gave my all, and was super lucky to be surrounded, with good people, a good team. And that in rally racing is super important, because it's a sport where you can't do it alone. It's a long race. There's a lot of things that go into it, especially the Dakar. And I feel super grateful to be surrounded by, passionate people that always was gunning to win, and having that always in the sights target, during testing, during preparation, during everything. I can't believe I'm cried already. There's like 30 seconds of talking. When I sit back and look at it, I feel grateful to have lived a career of highs and lows rather than just mediocre, I really had, winning my first Dakar in 17 was a huge moment for me and the team, and then to be able to back it up in 22 with GASGAS is also another sort of massive moment of elation. And between those two victories, I lived a lifetime of chaos, of getting hurt, of coming back, of crashing, of, you know, the extremes, let's say. It feels strange, you know, like you spend 10 years, 11 years of your life chasing something every day, waking up with a training plan, every day waking up with a goal in mind of what you want to achieve. And you send one email to the boss and it's all done. And all those hours and hours of effort, all gone in one push of a button. But as I say, I feel grateful to live such a life. Like it's cool to have something that you're so motivated for every day, chasing after a target, let's say. And yeah, let's see what's next. I still feel like I'm crying. Yeah, I just need to. Sorry, I need an emotional support animal. Right, we're back. We're not crying anymore. I always had a massive passion for racing bikes. I think it starts when you're a kid and you first set off on your bicycle. You don't need your mum and dad to take you somewhere. You can go off to your mate's house and you feel that freedom. And I grew up racing motocross. Super grateful for my parents to run me around the country following the championships. Then when I was 16, I had a big accident and a year off the bike. And the dream of being a motocross rider was sort of ended, let's say. And I was a lift engineer. I did an apprenticeship for 4 years to become a lift engineer. And I did that for, probably another year or so before moving to Dubai, where my auntie and uncle lived. And that was where I got into riding bikes in the desert and along, missing a few things out, but yeah, got into rally racing and fell in love again with that freedom feeling of being able to go in the desert. Like in the UK, it was always quite restricted to a track, a motocross track. And I remember when I got to Dubai, I was like, we can just ride where we want. Like, you're like, yeah, go where you want. Like, what, everywhere, like that feeling was always something that made me feel alive and always exciting. So I guess I kind of carried that into rally along with the competitive side and made a career one way or another out of racing bikes in the desert. Yeah, I remember when I signed my first contract to race as a job. It was a really cool moment, and I remember phoning my mum and my dad and being super excited and not feeling like I made it, let's say, but feeling like I had this feeling of like I've been given this opportunity and I need to run with it as far as I can. Like I need to do everything I can. My girls, my family. This is always cool too. You know, in rally they don't get the chance to visit the races so often because it's far away or in the desert, let's say. It isn't Formula One with a 5-star hotel everywhere, and it's always cool when they can make it to a race and show my daughter what daddy does for work. It's always a special moment and nice to be able to bring the two together, you know. Thank you, it's really cool. God, I didn't think I would be doing this. This was my 22. This was my 22 win, and yeah. What, dude? Which pictures have you chose out to make me so emotional like that? Okay, so this picture is really special because it's my mechanic Grilly. He was my mechanic since 2013, I think, and such a straight, you know, such a straight up guy because he would always tell it how it is. And this picture means a lot. I remember this day. Had to race cars on the concrete, and I beat them all.
Come on, bog down.
And they didn't like it because it didn't fit well with the TV show. So then they put me in the sand.
Come on, come on, come on!
Which obviously, if you did a running race and you was competing against someone in the sand and you was on concrete, the odds would be in your favour. So, but it was a cool day, all the same, just to try and mix the bike and the car world together, let's say. Wow. I remember this really well. I think I'll remember it forever. It's not too many days you get to stand on top of the Dakar podium, and again to share it with all the people that had a big part in the process of getting it there. It's really cool, and yeah, I want to put this picture on the wall to look at it every day to remind me of that cool moment. Oh, Abu Dhabi podium. I managed to back up the Dakar win with the Abu Dhabi win, and as I said, it's always just so cool to see all the team faces on the podium with you, because everyone there in this picture deserves to be on the podium as well, you know? It's just a small moment of the whole thing, but it's a really important one and something that's nice and makes you feel proud to give back a little bit, you know? This was a really cool day because it was after the 22 win, and basically they treated me like a king there in Matikoven, and I remember going on a private jet, and I've still got a camera roll full of pictures to show all my friends. But it was such a special day to bring GASGAS the first Dakar win, and you know, share a moment there in the factory with all those people that, you know, are part of the project that aren't at the race and don't manage to feel that emotion on the podium. It was cool to have that day there at the factory to you know, show them how much they mean to the project and how important they are also. And it's just cool because you like I said before, you sign a factory contract and you have these dreams and ambitions, and nothing's guaranteed. Like, you still need to earn it, and you just have the opportunity to do a good job. So when you manage to get it done, it's really cool, and to be able to bring back the trophy and share those moments with the people that gave you the chance, it's a really cool day. Wow. This is again there in Matikoven with all the bosses, all the big bosses, and honestly, it's so cool to see the human side and the passion for racing that they all have there, because, you know, in the end, it's a business, it's this, there's budgets, there's ways to make money, and everyone needs to do the best, but it's really cool that at the core of it all is a passion for racing, and this picture sums that up for me. We have Mr. Pira, Piet Trunkenpoltz, Robert Jonas, Heinz Kinnegartner, all the, you know, the big bosses of the company, and they love racing and they want to win, you know, and it's really cool that they let us the opportunity to go there and live our dreams, let's say, and to be able to share moments like that day in Matikoven with them was really cool. Yeah, this is in Argentina, and you know what? I've been on the other side of the table, you know, being a kid, going to, I think it was Sebastian Tortelli, Stefan Everts, trying to go and line up to get their autograph, and looking at them like they was gods, you know, like so inspired and full of like admiration for these people. And whenever I see a kid in the line, I always think of myself being a kid waiting and wondering what I would like to hear, you know, when I was a kid, and try to make them feel special, because it's where it all starts in the end. Is how I had my passion for racing bikes or riding, and yeah, whenever I see a kid in the autograph line, it's cool to try and make them feel special and try and give them the same love for bikes that I had. And yeah. What's next? Honestly, right now, it's still new. And, for so long, I've been Sam the rider, let's say, at least to my family and friends. But yeah, definitely spending a bit more time with the family, enjoying things. I'm sure I'll still train, because it's been, you know, that long sort of set in my head, waking up training every day. I mean, I know I will, because I already am, let's say. But yeah, spending a bit more time with the family and my, you know, my kids. In the end, also, I still love competition, and I like helping people. So I feel like I have some things to give. So yeah, maybe a position where I can help the next generation of rider, or try to help the organization of the races for safety, or I don't know, be involved with competition, because I really like sport and I think it brings out the best in people, and I think I'll always like sport.